Okay, hey, Tony's right. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. But my semester is over. I'm so happy. Oh my god. It feels like it took forever, but it didn't take forever. And yeah, there's that. But now that the semester is over, I'm gonna decompress for a weekish. I work with campus, so I really won't, I'll be on break when the university is closed or whatever until the new year. But I'll still be on campus because I'm working then, and I have to adjust my schedule for next semester. That being said, once I decompress, then I have kind of a bunch of free time, right? So I decided I'm gonna do this video on my to be read kind of thing, and it's kind of a bunch of stuff, and I'm I hope I just have enough strength to get through this, because I can't do it tomorrow because Saturday I've been early in the morning, so, and I don't really want to do it Sunday either, just stuff. Anyway, so this is gonna be my to be read for my winter break. Still haven't figured out which one of these things it is that's doing it. I don't know. Anyway, let's start with non channel related type stuff. So anyway, if you don't know, now you know. Monocle is essentially my favorite magazine now. I used to like Marie Claire. I used to like Teen Vogue. But as I got older, I kind of enjoy Monocle. I enjoy Monocle, and I enjoy the magazines that are also related to them, like Confect, and then the Entrepreneur one, and then the Forecast one or whatever. Monocle deals with a lot of, it's primarily European, but it does travel around the world. So architectural firms, small businesses, family-owned businesses, ideas of foreign policy, ideas of design, fashion, art, music, stuff like that. It's a mix. So as you can see, this one is about design, and then this one is about the mobility issue. Interestingly enough, the second time I tried to do grad school, it was for geography, and it was because I was interested in transportation systems design in some capacity. So a little bit about me. But yeah, those, really interested in those. I've already gone through this and I've showed you guys, but Poets and Writers, I just want to pick out the opportunities in the back. I've starred a lot of stuff, so I need to just start going through it. The thing with this one is it's a cheap magazine along with poetry magazine, which I'm going to show you, that it's very easy to buy it and not utilize it, but I want to actually buy it and utilize it. So instead of just starring a whole bunch of stuff, actually going online and looking into what I starred and circled and all of that. So this, I also bought this either this year or last year. I think maybe last year. This book can be pretty useless because every year there's a different poets market, so to speak. And they've been running this for years. As you can see, it's the 34th edition. But I wanted to get it because I wanted some physical book that had multiple things in it, even if some of them are defunct or whatever. I just wanted to see what was out there in terms of the market. I'm not looking for an agent. They do have the ones, I think there's one for agents, I think there's one for fiction, I think there's one for children's, YA, all that kind of stuff. But obviously I'm a poet, so I would go with Poets Market and just look at different things. Magazines I've never heard of. They have a section for conferences. Yeah, just different things, contests and awards, organizations, blah blah blah. So this would be a pretty handy book, even though it will be like obsolete pretty much every year. Get one and just kind of like work your way through, because there are some organizations that like have been around for dozens of years, right? They've been around for decades, dozens of years, decades, and then yeah, so good. Boom. So make my way through this. It's not an ambitious goal of like I need to know everything, but just kind of finding a few things that I want to apply to, and proceeding forward. This is going to be a to be read, but I am going to do a video about like to be written, I guess, kind of book. So there's that. Another one that is going to help me with the to be written, and it's not really, I don't think it's really going to be a book that I read, but it's called Literary Chickens, Beth Moon. I got it at Ollie's, which is like this discounted like place that you go. It's mainly for like, I feel like furniture, home decor type stuff, and they have just like odds and ends. They have a big book section, but it's usually like the book that you never would see in like Barnes and Nobles or some like legit bookstore. I'm just like saying it, but I found this book. It's about chickens, I think. Like, so I'm thinking of it. The goal. This is, I guess, it's getting to be written. Getting into ekphrastic poetry, and I feel like the photography is very interesting to me, and I'm gonna show you like some techniques, some things that I've done to like, yeah, get into this. So yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. There's like this little glare thing, but I'm intrigued. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Get this off. There you go. I'm intrigued by that face. I'm intrigued by that face too. Okay, next will be poetry magazines. I got all of them together. So I have March, April, May, June, July, August, October, November, December. So I basically have pretty much the entire year's worth of poetry. Have the entire year's worth. So boom. For me, it's not going over each and every poem, each and every translation, each and every whatever. It's just, you know, going through, picking out ones that I enjoy, looking up authors, writers that I enjoy, and kind of just going from there. As you know, I was making my way through the June one. I really enjoyed that. I started making my way through November. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed the translation. So for me, I'm not aiming for 100% capacity of each of these books. I'm just aiming to kind of get caught up, because I did say over the summer I was going to read some of these. I just didn't, and now I'm finally doing it. So all of these, at least, you know, maybe a third or half of them. So stay tuned, because I probably will do some reviews on those. And then these are the books that I bought that I showed you in the summer to be read, but I feel like I can do these now. So Some Are Always Hungry. Ji-Hyun Yoon. I said I was going to read this. I had started reading it, and then I stopped because I got like stressed about school. So this one, A Shiver in the Leaves, Luther Hughes. Again, I showed you guys this, but I want to get deeper into it because I feel like I skipped over it because I was in jury duty that day, and I was like, I'm in jury duty, and I like don't want to be here, and I'm like trying to waste my time, but like it's getting on my nerves. Conflict Resolution for Holy Beings, Joy Harjo. That Poetry East, Spring 2024. I found this at a like University Barnes and Noble. It wasn't the school that I go to, but the University Barnes and Noble, and so I decided to like get it. So I have to like read through it. It was like pretty inexpensive. It's like $10. Not bad, not bad at all. And then it has like little like art in there, so it's cool. The Wild Iris Louise Gluck. I don't know. I didn't bother to like learn the name. I'm sorry. I believe she's passed. Yeah, but so this, and again, I mentioned all of these. I can see where my inspiration came from for one of my classes. Okay. Yeah. So there's that. The aim is not to like finish all of this stuff. It's just to like get in there and figure out what I like and don't like and go from there and talk to you guys about it. Next is Watching Wisteria, poems by Dwayne Locke. And then I like literally pick people at random basically for some of these. And then Stet, poems by Dora Malik. I had the pleasure of having her as a teacher for like a community course I did, and I wrote one of my first poems, and it was a visual poetry class, and so I learned how to make video and merge it with poetry, and I got to recite my poetry and make a visual compilation with like it's not a stopwatch, but it's like you take, I forget the technique, but it's like you take, it's like stopwatch, like animation with clay, right? Like each scene you have to do like the different movements, and then like they roll the film and then it looks continuous. It was the same thing with like still photos, and then you just like take a shot, change it, take a shot, change it, take a shot, change it, and then like once you splice it all together, it's like a full motion type thing. It was cool. Anyway, she ended up being my teacher for that little stint there. So I have her work. She probably don't even know who the fuck I am, but I remember her. So yeah. And then one where I was a poetry reader. Boom. So I just want to reread these because I don't know what we picked. I don't remember. So yeah. So I'm a part of, kind of like I'm going to be a part of the masthead this year. So I'm anticipating that. Okay. So that's my to be read type thing. We'll kind of go from there. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.